We are constantly saying to businesses the importance of an online presence, and we've spoken at length about, do you have a website? Are you on Facebook? I know a lot of businesses are looking at this now as a very, very important tool in promoting their businesses. And there is a particular initiative which is called the Optimise Fund. And this is a very interesting fund which tries to assist and indeed encourage businesses, small, medium and large, in this country to make greater use of existing web technologies to maximise their online presence. And the Optimise Fund has provided funding to 60 Irish small, medium and enterprise and indeed micro enterprises. They invest in the funding of expanding their websites to facilitate online selling. And I know here we are actually at 1 minute talking to Michelle Mulhern about what online selling is doing to small rural country towns. It's literally crucifying them. And on the other hand, we have our government making available funding for companies, and there's nothing wrong with it, by the way, to try and maximise their existence on the web and to try and encourage more people to do online shopping. Anyway, there's €150,000 for grabs in this particular Optimise fund. And from an initial 32 businesses, there are now 15 companies in the running who could receive some of this pot of €150,000. And one of those companies, well, actually there are 3 companies, I think, from the Mayo area. And we'll talk about all 3 in just a moment. But I am joined on the line by Sean McCaughey, who is the owner of the Gaiety Antique and Vintage Store, both in Westport and in Galway. Sean, good morning to you.
Good morning, Tommy. Thanks for inviting me on.
No problem. How are you?
Good, yeah.
So quickly tell me about your business.
Our business, we're kind of retail, antiques and vintage. We have kind of an eclectic mix of all sorts of furniture, household objects, art, giftware. We sell Annie Sloan chalk paint, and we do workshops and
all that stuff. As they say in America, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it would surprise me because, I mean, if it's antiques and furniture, that wouldn't be something that people would literally just buy online, would they? And I mean, I know we're not here encouraging solely that this fund is for online sales, but it is about basically, I suppose, promoting your business online.
Yeah, absolutely. For us, it's about really digital marketing. I mean, if somebody's going to buy a piece of furniture, they probably are going to want to actually get hands-on, see it, touch it, smell it. But for us, our website is really our catalogue, our online showroom. It's about recreating the experience online that people get when they're in store. So if people can't physically get to the store, they can actually see the products that we have, and it might encourage them then to make the trip. I mean, we have people that visit us from all over Ireland as a result of having seen our website. So.
And if you were to get your hands on some of this 150 grand, I presume it's going to be spread over a number of various companies. You're asking people to vote. This is what I hate about these kind of things. It's all about voting, and instead of it being given out on merit, you've got to vote. Isn't that it? Yeah,
that's it. I suppose in previous years with this fund, that it was there was an application process and an interview process. And that's still the case. Of the 15 companies that will benefit from the fund, 10 of them are the top 10 on the online vote, but another 5 companies will also, there was an interview process as well.
So they will get something.
Yeah.
I do apologise. There are still 32 businesses in the running.
Yeah.
10 of them will get their hands on some of the funding, as you say. Another 5 through the judging panel will also get funding. And it's not, you just don't get a cheque and run off. It's all to do with investing in your website and your online presence.
It is. It's money towards online services, expanding your website, social media, your whole online presence.
Yeah. Now, there are other companies from Mayo involved in this. I know that Tom Murphy from Pamex Limited was on to me last week. He, of course, is the man who supplies Total Shaving Solutions.
Yeah, I know Tom for many years, from my days in retail pharmacy.
Yeah, the natural shaving oil.
Yeah.
And also there's another company called Retail Stock Taking, is that right?
That's right, based in Castlebar there as well, Fergal Dunn. Again, I know Fergal. He is actually lined up to do a job for us if we get our hands on some of this money. So.
Okay, so how can we help you 3 businesses get your hands on the dosh?
Well, you can go to the iedr.ie website /Optimise. That's probably a long-winded way of doing it. But if you go to our website or our Facebook page, or the same with totalshave.ie or retailstocktaking.ie, you'll see links there. where you can vote for any one of the three companies.
And what's your website?
It's thegaiety.ie.
The Gaiety. God, you were lucky to get that website.
Yeah. We got snuck in ahead there.
Ahead of the Gaiety in Dublin.
Gaiety, yeah.
So did they ever trying to get that name off you?
No, well, they were ahead of us, but they had thegaiety.theatre.com.
Okay, so you still got the Gaiety.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, people have until, I understand, the 10th of July, which is only
a few days away.
Yeah, it's 2 days away. It's Friday, the 10th of July. So we're asking you, please, listeners, to log on to, I give the general website, which is iedr.ie. That's www.iedr.ie/Optimise, Optimise, and you select your preferred business, and whether you decide to go for the Gaiety Antique and Vintage stores in Westport, or maybe for retail stock taking from Castlebar, or indeed Total Shaving Solutions. I think the company name there is Pamex, P-A-M-E-X. You can vote for them. Can you vote more than once?
You can only vote once, but I mean, in any given household, there's usually 2 or 3 devices, so maybe people could share the votes across the three companies.
And do you vote once every day, or is it just once?
No, it's just a one-off.
Oh, one-off.
Vote,
one-off. And by the way, you can get up to 10 grand.
That's right. 15 companies, but we'll get 10 grand each towards their online presence.
Brilliant. Okay, well, the best of luck with it. And where in Westport are you located?
We're just on the Westport Castlebar Road, about 4 miles outside of Westport, just past the halfway house there.
Oh, I know it. It's on the roadside there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
How's the antique business generally?
Generally, I mean, I think with most businesses we're seeing a little bit of a pick-up. It's been difficult. We've been in business for 4 years now, so it's been a tough 4 years, but we're keeping the doors open, and things are picking up a bit, yeah.
And was this business handed to you, Sean, from previous generations?
Well, actually, my wife, Clodagh O'Connor, her father, Herbie O'Connor, has his own antiques business, and their family have been in the business for 3 generations now. Yeah. So, yeah, we've kind of... it was her baby, really, and I kind of got roped in along with it. But,
so the father-in-law has taught you everything you know?
He has, but I mean, we often say as well, Herbie's been in business now for 50 years, and he's survived without ever sending a text message, never mind having a website. So
there you are, you see. Yeah, but unfortunately, we live in a different world now.
Yeah, things are changing, and, you know...
Okay. All right, Sean, good to talk to you. Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Mind yourself. That's Sean McCaughey there from his business, the Gaiety Antique and Vintage store in Westport, and also Francis Street in Galway. Shortlisted as part of this nationwide campaign to receive money under the IE Domain Registry Optimise Fund. So again, and the website address is iedr.ie/Optimise. The 3 Mayo businesses are there: Retail Stocking from Castlebar, Pamex Limited from Castlebar, and of course the Gaiety there, the Gaiety Antique and Vintage store, Westport and Galway. So try and support them and get some money into their coffers to develop their online presence.